You're right. But I'm a rebuttal to that, and I'm gonna say if he's putting up 33 in his rookie season against a nigga who dropped 70 against him, I can only imagine what he does in year 2 or year 3.
I mean, who's to say he might get that? And now that it's recording, I'll bring up Kobe's 81 performance. Like, matter of fact, let me look at it again. Because I remember he went 7 for 13 from 3. Hold on, let me pull that shit back up. He went 7 for 13 from 3. He had like 22 for like, well, he was 18 for 20 from the free throw line. And then he was 21 for 33 from the 2-point shots. Nigga basically was like 50%, was almost 50% from everywhere on the floor. Like,
pull up to your spot on low, shine brighter than all of the cats that got on glow. Lay in the cut like they not gon' know, cause if I gotta make a move, dog, they not gon' know. This door more private, this is not faux show. It's most def what you call real faux show. Is they what you call gangster? Hell no. They get a little pinch, they go snitch to the pole. They all talk fast, but they all think slow. I'm most definite, not think so. Fudge this city with the black ink coat, and my crew ain't scared to let them things go. So stop with the nonsense, like he conscious. I'm just awake, dog. I'm doing great, dog. I don't play games, so I don't play a hate, y'all. Get it straight and get the fuck up out my face, dog. I'm like the second plane that made the towers face off. This shit to let you know it's really not a game, dog. Your grind and my grind ain't the same, dog. I'm the catalog, you the same song. So cool and old school like 8-4. The one the little mommies running up they waist for. The one the real niggas
foul. Bryant for 80. Kobe Bryant, 28 for 46 from the field. This would be 18 for 20 from the line.
The one the real niggas got their hand raised for. Me and D. Chappelle got a yellow tape off.
The free throw line got him to 81 points.
I mean, yeah. That 2.0. If he would have missed, like, I mean, if he would have made like just 2 more shots or 1 more shot, it basically would have been 50%.
Crazy. You say he was 23 from what? From the 2?
21 for 33.
21 for 33. That is insane, bro. From the 2? I mean, a lot of those are dunks.
That's
between
dunks.
That's in the zone.
But his bread and butter too, though. I mean, of course, from the free throw. He had a lot of those against Jalen Rose, though.
Jalen.
Oh no. Hey, Cole, how you doing? How retirement treating you?
It's great, man. It's great. Just a little writing, a little investing.
Nice. So I don't know if you saw the thing on Twitter about your statue.
I don't pay attention to that stuff.
Yeah, I figured that. Me either.
A drink, Mr. Bryant? Yeah, I'll have a vodka martini.
How many olives would you like?
81.
Really?
Damn, Skippy.
Nigga pulling up some free throw on his ass, like.
And I think that was probably the only team that he probably. I think that was the only team that he probably could have did that against too.
Back then.
I can't see that. The game before he had like 40-something points.
Yeah, I think he was on like a 4-5 game 50-point streak or something.
Some shit like that.
Like that was his average or some shit. Then nigga went for 81. That shit is.
Kobe got a fucking mentality where he probably look at the spread and just look at the schedule and just see the teams. If he playing 5 ass teams in a row, he probably be like, I'm gonna score 44 times in a row or some shit like that. Like,
no, he had that mentality.
Who's on those teams again?
Like shit, even LeBron said he knew. Even LeBron said he called him getting 81.
I said he was going to, before the game even started, when I seen, I said he was probably going to score 70 tonight. I don't know what made me say that.
You lying.
No, y'all got to stop.
You lying ass, nigga.
And my friends was with me, and they was like, okay. So when he got to like 70, I was like, well, he might as well go for 80 now. So, I mean, I'm a fan of the game, and to see that performance was unbelievable.
Like, not 81, but shit, he called him out.
Yeah, they said they was calling cap on that one though.
Oh, he's
That's
calling
the
cap.
ultimate cap.
they
What that
done
nigga
pulled
say,
so
bro?
much on. They done pulled so many lies that LeBron told, bro. It was wild, bro.
I had one coach, and he used to say, "Put yourself in situations where you're not comfortable.
Oh
Play
yeah, that's
outside
my
of your
favorite
comfort
saying.
zone."
That's my favorite saying.
You're lying.
She is actually a Liverpool legend. He used to play there. I don't know if you knew that.
No, I knew that. I didn't get an opportunity to see him play when he was with the club, but I definitely knew. I definitely knew that.
You capping. I know you cap.
I always speak the truth, baby. I always speak the truth.
Hey, don't worry about that, man. You the king, man. You the king, man.
That nigga said some crazy shit. Yeah, I woke up. I thought about it. Yeah, Kobe's gonna drop 81. Then I look up. He drops 81. And I called it. What the fuck? No, you didn't, nigga.
Hey, don't glaze the king like that.
What you mean, bro? That nigga did not call that shit. Goddamn. I don't know. I don't want to discredit it. Nah, you can't discredit 70. But it was like, I don't know. It was some of course buckets. And then he got hot from the mid-range. That's just Joel Embiid at his peak right now. Like,
Yeah.
so I mean, even though he had his peak, I don't know. Like, can they really get through Boston and Milwaukee? Can they really?
No.
Now that we've seen him drop 70, and I know it's a regular season game against the Spurs, you saying no?
No.
Nah.
No.
I don't know, man.
See the one thing the Sixers and the Sixers and the Bucks don't have that the Celtics have is depth. See, that's gonna matter. See, they're still gonna have quality players in the game when Joel Embiid goes to the bench and rest. They're still gonna have quality players in the game when Tyrese Maxey goes to the bench and rest. So those are that's gonna be the determining factor. The Celtics have depth. They don't have to give Jaylen Brown. They don't have to give Jaylen Brown crazy minutes a game. They can play him crazy minutes in the fourth quarter.
Nigga drop Lucas on crazy.
Eddie.
I'm suing y'all. Oh, I'm hurt. Oh, my neck, my back, my neck and my back. Oh, I want to hunt it.
Yeah, like they have the ultimate lineup, and I think it's them sold. I think they're gonna be in the championship. Now that Miami got Terry Rozier, though, that's scary. They got a nigga at the point guard position that can give you straight 20 on any given night now. So like, I don't know. They offense looking way more dynamic now. So like, even at the seed they in right now, the Heat got to be talked about, because even if they get into a play-in with Terry Rozier, Jimmy, and Bam, man, that's a fucking scary sight.
Yeah, that is. It is a nice little addition to the Heat.
That's a scary sight for any of them bottom teams that they'll have to play if they're the bottom seed. Because none of them bottom seeds want to see Terry Rozier and Jimmy Butler's perimeter defense in no early play-in game. They might do the same thing they did last year and go on a run.
Yeah, quite possibly. I like that. But I do disagree to a degree about what you said about Boston's depth. I think they got nice players and okay system.
Casual. I'm
thinking about depth. And let's see. So we got
who's the starting
Sam
five?
Hauser, Peyton Pritchard.
Name the starting five.
Are we talking about depth or are we talking about
the
top?
starting five
For the Celtics?
Yes.
You got Derek White, Drew Holiday, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Kristaps Porzingis.
Name the bench.
You got Peyton Pritchard, Hauser, Al Horford. Can't really think who else. Sometimes Cornette. Sometimes O'Shea Brissett. Who am I forgetting? That's 4. I'm trying to think of 10. Benton. Benton, he be playing.
He be playing somewhere.
Who else? I mean, that's mainly I'm forgetting a key rotation player.
Did you say Hauser?
Yeah. That's about it. And none of those guys really wowed me. Now let's go to the Sixers. So after
DeAnthony Melton is not back yet.
Huh?
Is DeAnthony Melton back yet?
No, not yet. Him, Robert Covington still hurt. Marcus Morris freshly hurt. But from a healthy standpoint, Tyrese, we got D Melt, Tobias, Joel.
Tobias is a starter.
That's it. I was naming the starting five. Shit, you asked me the starting fives for the Celtics. Okay, so let's just go to the bench then. Does Kelly start? Kind of, sort of. No, I think Kelly's a starter if healthy. I'm not sure. Okay, so let's go to Batum. Let's go to Covington, Marcus Morris, KJ Martin, Jaden Springer. Who am I forgetting? Cork Miles, Daniel House, Paul Reed. I just named you more players that probably equivalent to the Celtics bench. Let's go to Milwaukee. Campaign. And I know Rob likes to talk down on Campaign sometimes, but Cam has had his games where he has tricked, but he's had his games where he had his 20-point games and 3 3-pointers and 2 steals or something like that, or he'll even finish the game with the starters sometimes. Sometimes. Now, that's an Adrian Griffin thing, so that's nothing to really praise, but that's just what happens. But we got Campaign, Pat Connaughton, Jay Crowder just came back. Who am I forgetting? Bobby Portis, Andre Jackson, who's
scrub.
Hey, you think he a scrub? Have you watched him?
Scrub. Move on.
Okay. Well, he gets rotational minutes on the number 2 seed in the East. Anywho,
did you say Buchanan?
You said what?
You said Buchanan?
That's what I was gonna get to. But yeah, him too. I can never pronounce his name. What's his first name? Marshawn, right? I just call him Marshawn.
Nigga, you know his name, Marshawn.
Yeah, Marshawn. But yeah, like going through those benches, I feel like the Celtics bench isn't like super potent. I think the players that they play with, and when you can like integrate them with the starters, okay, you get the best out of them. But like in the situations that you said, if Jaylen Brown sits, if Jason Tatum sits.
I never said Jason Tatum. I said Jaylen Brown sits. I said they didn't have to play him crazy minutes.
Any of the starters sit for one of those bench players.
Not any of the starters. You need most of the talent on the court. I'm saying Jaylen Brown. If you took Jaylen Brown out of the game and put Sam Hauser in the game or Peyton Pritchard in the game and left Jason Tatum in the game with everybody else, they'd still get off. You don't need Drew Holiday on the court at the same time. You can have Peyton Pritchard out there. Drew Holiday and Jaylen Brown can rest until the fourth quarter. They have crazy depth if they can manage a lineup. That's what I'm saying. You're naming the bench players. I'm saying bench utilization. That's what I'm saying. So, in a sense of that, bench utilization, in that sense, they have the better lineups. You're in a 7-game series. In a 7-game series, I'm going to trust Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown more than I could trust Damian Lillard and Giannis Antetokounmpo. That may be a hot take to you, but I'm going to trust those two with a combination of Kristaps Porzingis, more that I'm gonna trust those two with a combination of Bobby Portis and a combination of Brook Lopez, if he has a good game. So I think Boston has the best roster. That's what I'm saying.
That's not a hot take. I mean, they don't want to see for a reason. Had a great game against the Mavericks. What I think heard Kendrick Perkins say that they was the first probably wasn't even Kendrick Perkins. It was somebody said it was the first him Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum were the first two players to have 30 points with no turnovers or some shit like that.
That's
Some
crazy.
crazy.
That's crazy.
Some crazy shit.
They the only team in the East. I'm gonna give it to you. They probably be arguably the most solidified team in the East that got two players that can give you 25 simultaneously.
It really should be, and I think that's like a consistent medium standard. But I honestly think they're at the point where they should be having like one should have 30 and one should have 25. Or
30,
shit.
25, and one should have 20. For real.
Shit. I don't even think 20. Like, I think they're at their like I wouldn't say prime. So with Tatum at year 7?
I would think. I don't want to be too correct. I would think.
Year 7, I know Jaylen Brown a year higher. So they're at the time where it's like everything started to come together mentally, while they're still at like a very nice,
winning age.
Their physical attributes. Cause I ain't watched the game. I had to catch the highlights. I was gone. But from what I was seeing from Jason Tatum, what really made me look at Jason Tatum like, that's the motherfucker that could be the MVP. That's the motherfucker that could really be like top 3 player in this league. Is when he was moving in transition. When he was going out on a fast break and making it a purpose to get to the rim, he was just improvising, but because he's 6'10" and can move like he's 6'5", he was just doing whatever. Hella and ones. It was difficult shots, but it wasn't difficult for him. And I'm just saying, like, he needs to do that more. He just needs to make it a purpose to use his youth while he still has it, like a LeBron did.
Yeah, he should start trying to be more of a LeBron than a Steph Curry.
Yes, that's exactly what he needs to do. Use your physical athleticism, being 6'9", being able to play above the rim. Use that. You have the advantage. Like, especially if they got mismatches on you, which is not hard for him to get, being that he already playing at the 4. So it's like, use your advantages. If you're faster than somebody, use that. If you're stronger than somebody, use that. Settle for the jumper if you're not getting like clean looks at the rim or whatever, or if you're not getting calls or whatever the fuck, or if you're just trying to be diverse on offense. But don't settle. Don't settle. It's food on the table. Go eat. That's all. Shit. Same for Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown does the same shit. You settle for 2, settle for difficult shots. Now, maybe we can talk about Jaylen Brown's handle and blah, blah, blah. Maybe that's something that contributes to it. But still, he still has a physical advantage as well, being a supremely gifted athlete. Why are y'all not attacking the paint first and foremost? It opens so much up for the offense. Because if you draw that attention...
Because he can't...
Because
he can't go left?
I knew he was going to say that. The nigga just had 30 with no turnovers, Rob. God damn.
He can't.
Man, I'm gonna go back and watch that game. I'm gonna watch the tape. Because I want to see how many.
If he uses his left hand, it's no more than 3 dribbles. It's a gather.
Yeah. If it can get you back, it can get you back. As long as you can make the defense guess, hey, that's all you can ask for.
Shit, Rudy Gobert proved up.
You say what?
I said Rudy Gobert proved that. You say as long as the defense is, persuadable, you can do that.
Oh yeah, with that dunk.
Nah, Rudy, he got defense. That's it. Other than that, what else is he good for?
Oh,
And he's still
yeah.
getting over 100 mil, ain't it?
Damn, Rob.
What?
Way to go in on Rudy.
No, I'm just saying, like Rudy. Shit, really all you need is defense. And that's really what a lot of these players is. Shit, I'll talk about Vando. What the fuck else is he used it for? Nigga can't even finish a fast break layup.
Niggas is catching straight.
I'm just
crazy. Randall, he getting it together though.
Oh,
Randall.
and he's
Ain't he hit like 3 threes in like the last 5 games or something like that?
Man,
he had a good game
all I
against
know is
Portland.
y'all ain't talk about Friday game too much.
And we watched. I was just ready to say, like we watched Vando. He was doing something against that Portland game. Well, in that Portland game.
Let's see in Portland. Matter of fact, let's see what you do tonight when it matters. And LeBron
sitting, right?
Huh?
Said LeBron sitting.
Yeah. That's what I saw. I mean, I saw where they said LeBron was supposed to sit tonight.
Yeah, I seen that yesterday or something like that.
Yeah, it said somebody's ankle.
Damn.
And crazy thing is, I was just watching the Paul George podcast today, when he was interviewing Gilbert, and he had said, yeah, the Lakers, they've been busting our ass, but we're gonna do that. So I already know tonight they definitely gonna at least go out for some. I already know they at least gonna try to blow them niggas out by like 20 if LeBron not playing.
Yeah. It's not even a game you can really take to consideration, to be honest.
Shit, don't count us out though. Don't count us out.
I mean, I hope y'all make it a game. I would like to see AD like try to see. I'm hoping what happened last night. I hope that's like a replication of what happened last year when Luka dropped 60. I believe he was like it was 60 or something like that. And then all of a sudden niggas stopped dropping like 50s and 40, 20s and 70s. That's when like Devin Booker and Dame dropped 70 after Luka dropped 60 and shit like that. I hope that what Joel Embiid and Cat did and whoever else, I hope that opens the floodgates to just like everybody just start trying to score or just trying to like beat the top scorer or some shit. You know what I mean? Like I hope everybody just try to show out because that would be very friendly for the parlays. Like I would just like to say,
niggas gonna look to break their own record. Yeah.
Yeah, I need that to happen because
shit, the coach was against Cat.
Damn, was he?
Yeah, he said he was goddamn ball hogging.
It was an absolute disgusting performance of defense and immature basketball, all the way through the game.
Damn,
he was, and I was telling Real that
he was. Yep.
I said he started selling because he tried to he knew how much he had, and then he just wanted to get 60, or he knew he wanted to get over his career high. Next thing you know, them niggas ended up losing the game, even though he got his 62 probably right when they was at least still up by like 8 or something like that, and then they started falling apart.
Like I said, man, that's some Karl Anthony Towns shit.
62 is 62, buddy. He still went out and did it.
Hey, but like
no, but 4 points in the fourth quarter is horrible to end that shit off with.
I'm just saying, like, if there's any superstar to do something like that, it's probably Karl Anthony Towns. I wouldn't even say superstar, but like if anybody was to have a performance crazy like that and how it ended, Cat would be on my top 5 list. But yeah, I would like for AD to like really try to like replicate that, like really try to go for like 50. Just have that mentality. Like Zubac still hurt. He just got worried about Daniel Tyson, Mason Plumlee. And I think that can be competitive, but at the same time, I would think AD would be able to like maybe not have his way, but at least be diverse on offense. Like it's not like he will just go to the paint every fucking time. Like there'll be pick and pops. There'll be opportunities where he'll have like 17 to 15 feet range of opportunities for jumpers. So I hope he do that, but I don't expect too much. I think AD could drop 40 and still be a blowout.
Would you take him for over or under on points, rebounds, and assists to have over 44?
Wait, hold on. All right, who?
Anthony Davis.
Oh, Anthony Davis. What you said?
So for points, rebounds, and assists, they got him at 44.
44.
So you got points, rebounds, and the assists.
That sounds pretty. That sounds pretty friendly. I could see him getting like 28. At least I would hope 28, 14. So what is that? Is that 40 right there? The assist is the tricky part.
Yeah.
But without LeBron, I think he might facilitate. He might get some plays where he can like. I mean, he might draw a lot of attention, and guys just hit their shots. Then he probably can get like a smooth 4 assists. Is that 44.5?
Yeah.
Damn, that's risky. I don't know, man. I don't know. Hey, remember, if I ain't say book it, that means it ain't stamped. So I don't know. That's a trickster.
Shit, that's on underdog.
That's some underdog shit. I mean, but shit, I don't know.
I might try that on FanDuel though.
It might be a blowout though. Keep in mind, it might be a blowout. Because then you got Russ too. That's Mr. Petty right there.
I want to say I can see 4 people getting 20. Because, I mean, to be honest, 5 people might get 20 if you think about it. And Norman Powell even get hot.
That's what I already say. Norman Powell actually might. He might. Yeah, it can be 4 people that get 20. So you think Harden getting 20?
Might be Harden, Kawhi for sure, Paul George for sure. Russ, I don't know. I mean, he still might have that night where, at least he get like 10 or 15 points or something. But his effort and stuff like showed it throughout the game.
Yeah, Ty Lue be having him on the leash, but Ty Lue just let him off the leash for once. That Brooklyn game, he was basically a big part of that 22-0 run.
And I mean, that's what you got to do sometimes. At least let him have some of those games now for real.
Yeah, like he finished the game and everything. That was the first time in a long time I seen that. So I didn't get to watch the whole game, but
you let him have games, he'll be set for the playoffs. Like you ain't got to worry about can he do it? Like he already had some of his reps during the regular season, and so I mean he should be well prepared for like the playoffs and stuff.
Yeah, just give him a dog like 24, 25 minutes. Work with that.
More than that, let him cook. See how it goes.
No, it depends though. It depends.
At this point, bro, as many times as we done seen some shit happen either before or during the playoffs where Kawhi or Paul George get injured, they need to reassure that they'll be set even if one of them niggas go down. Like,
I think that's the
basically
trade.
That's basically all this roster is now. It's well constructed to even where if Paul George and Kawhi Leonard go down, Russ and James Harden could possibly run the show. Possibly get them to the second round at least. Not no first round exit. Can Russ and James Harden take them to a Western Conference Finals? That's tough to say because I feel like Harden will have to go goddamn Houston mode almost like.
They would have to. But I mean, and we talking about if one of the if Kawhi or PG go down, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, as long as they have one or the other, if they have Kawhi or PG, I think that would be enough to get them to the Western Conference Finals. But then it'll get difficult right there. Like, I would say Denver is still looking like the team that'll probably get there. I'm not sure. Oh, man, that's difficult. That's difficult, but I don't know, man. I don't want to sleep on Denver, man.
I am, bro. I'm hoping somebody beat them niggas, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
I want to say I do, but I just want to see if they really like that. Like, I just really want to see if Jokic really like that. I'm
I
not really
don't.
rooting for him, but it's like I just want to see what Jokic do. Jokic and Jamal Murray, to be honest. You know, I got a lot of stock on Jamal Murray, and he's not going to be an all-star this year, most likely. Like, I think he don't even qualify. So once again, no all-star for Jamal Murray. But
So if they do win it all again, basically, what are we basically saying about the Nuggets?
shit, I don't even think it's too much about the Nuggets. I think it's all about Nikola Jokic.
Okay. I mean, yeah, we're gonna talk about Nikola, of course. Well, yeah, like you said, it's Nikola.
It's gonna be damn near like it's gonna be like what Hakeem was to the Houston Rockets, or it's gonna be teetering. And you know, teetering has been a signature word of mine. Because I was
Yeah, that's the
watching a
word you
video,
said. That's the word you said that had me dying.
but that's been a word. I was watching one of our old videos from like 3 weeks ago, and I was saying that too. Like I was saying that teetering, like that's a signature word. But yeah, I feel like it could damn near teeter the line of Michael Jordan territory. Not Michael Jordan, not saying that Nikola Jokic is the next Michael Jordan or on his level. But I'm saying as far as the trajectory of what he's doing for that franchise, the Denver Nuggets, if he was to win again at what? He's not even 29. He's probably like what, 28?
Mm-hmm.
So he's under 30. So if he's able to do that again, I'm not sure how Denver is going to build their team or if they're going to surround them with talent. But let's just speak in hypotheticals because we're talking about a two-time champion, probably going to be two-time MVP if he does do it again. It's probably not going to be a lot of people that want to play with him. But I can think of one person. I can think of a name that might want to play with Nikola Jokic, especially if he's not happy in his current situation. And you want to know who that is?
Who?
Sir Luka Doncic.
Video sam svinju skače preko ograde. Ja sam duo vutnu I jeo neke oblande. Svinja je počela da mrda motherfucker. Na Sanjevom bitu mrda svinja svaka.
So ugly.
Shit. You don't think Luka go hit? You don't think he gonna hit him up? I'm tired of this bullshit. I need an opportunity to get the ring. But come on, my brother. Come on to the Serbian side. In Denver, we got marijuana we smoke by the pound.
I just want to say, like, I really feel like Luka might end his career as a Maverick. But I mean, I ain't trying to sit there and be like, yeah, he really is. But I feel like I feel like also, yeah, he could end up just one day leaving too, though.
If he does leave, I do think that's on the list. Just playing with Jokic. Hell, they might both be free agents or some shit and go to a whole nother team for all the fuck we know. But I do think that's on the list if he does leave. But yeah, like just to go back on Jokic, yeah, if he gets another superstar, like or just more talent, who's to say they won't go on a three-peat? Which would be crazy. I can feel you when you say you don't want to see Jokic do shit because Jesus Christ, that would really just be a shame of basketball. If this
Like,
nigga who
that shit
just
gets after a while, like especially like when we would see like goddamn Cleveland and Golden State every year,
yeah,
like bro, you get tired of that shit. Like, you mean to tell me ain't no other fucking comp out here that's gonna take down these two teams? Like,
exactly. And if one of those teams is Nikola Jokic's team, the nigga that fuck around as soon as the season is over, this nigga clocks out. Basketball, what? The fuck is that? I'm going to party with family. We
I need
drink beers. By
horse. I need my horse.
exactly. This nigga more invested in horse racing than anything.
Shit.
That's one thing you gonna see that nigga talking about, his horses.
That's probably where he put most of his money into, for real. From
He
his
has
NBA.
me riding the horse like, nigga, you was 7'2", 280. Like, get off that damn horse. No, I love me a horse.
If he wins that ring, though, would he be the highest paid player in the NBA once his contract expires?
He would have to be. Why not make him the highest paid player if he's winning back-to-back championships? Off the strength of that, yeah.
Like, what's his contract now?
I'm not even sure. It's probably a low ball, to be honest.
If it's low ball, that's crazy.
I don't even know. Maybe like 40 mil a year. I mean, it got to be coming up. It got to be like, yeah, it probably got to be coming up soon. Maybe like 2026.
I'm gonna look after I finish rolling this.
But yeah, man, I don't want to see that shit. Who else played? Who else played today? I know we played Portland. I'm waiting on this Wemby game. Well, actually, yeah, we can kind of. I'm gonna look up this schedule and see who played this week because this rivalry week. We can go ahead and talk about Chet and Wemby and see how y'all feel about that.
Man, fuck Chet.
Yes, sir. I need that energy. I need that energy. Wemby might do his thing though. He might get a little 30 piece. Shit, might go for 50. Who knows? ESPN too. Yeah, it's on ESPN on Wednesday, man. Fuck. Man, I might call the fuck out for that one. I ain't even gonna cap.
You said it tomorrow?
Yeah.
Shit, let me know. He gonna be gone, so.
Man.
Davon, he get off at what, 9 or something, don't it?
Shit, I don't even know. All right. Yeah, I think 9.
If your ass ain't worked on a week, be straight.
All right, say shit. I might call out for real. I ain't even gonna lie, shit. I ain't
Who
even
work
gonna
on a week?
I low key call the fuck out. I probably end up
Rob ass will never be available.
Not on the weekend, nigga. Does Halliburton not play tonight, or does he stay out again?
I don't even know. I hope that nigga play, man. Well, shit. Do they play tonight? Oh,
Yeah,
they
play Denver.
Man, he probably be out. Well, is that? Is in Indiana, so it ain't. Hopefully, the nigga play, man.
Well, whatever you got. Well, matter of fact, make sure you put a ticket down for Jalen Brunson. If you sit here saying like niggas is trying to go above like what they've been doing, Jalen Brunson about to do that tonight against the Nets.
I'm gonna take your word, then. You're the Knicks fan. I'm gonna take your word now.
I would say it might be Julius Randle, but I don't know. That's scary right there. They even bet on.
I ain't taking that shit. For all we know, it might be Julius Randle.
It could be Julius Randle.
It's tough.
It's against Cam Johnson.
True. But I mean,
last nigga that influenced me to take a bet told me don't take a nigga, and I watched the nigga get off in front of my face. I ain't watching. I ain't taking no bets.
Oh, bro, pause, bro.
That is crazy.
Oh,
crazy.
Whoa. Oh, I said something crazy.
That was really crazy, my dog.
I said I watched the nigga get off in front of my face.
That was crazy.
Yeah, it was really wild with
He's
him.
Hall of
Yeah,
Fame.
you're gonna.
Whoa.
That's so violent, bro. What the fuck?
Man, that's Mike Tyson level.
I thought we was past that shit, man.
Hey man, it's just hard. It's just hard not to see it that way sometimes, man. That should be funny. It really make niggas sit here and like goddamn think about what they have to say, like. Because even if you say pause, niggas gonna be like, "Yeah, bro, that was wild." Like,
That's wild.
Cars is insurance.
Oh shit, bro. Oh shit.
Man, all right. God damn, you gotta go back to these games. I was ready to say because
Dude, does Shea get off? Have a good game?
yeah, against Portland, yeah, he probably scored them. It might be a blowout to be honest, but I don't know. Then again,
Then again, what?
I don't know. I'm trying to. It might be a blowout to be honest.
The Lakers and the Jazz have the same fucking record.
You said who?
Blowout. I mean, blowout. I mean, it's be a blowout, but I mean, somebody still got to score some points. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, as far as Shea, I'd be careful with the 30. I mean, he could get it in 3 quarters, but if you do take Shea in scoring, me personally, I go for 28. I try to like be safe with that.
That's safe. That's good. That's safe.
But we do play team basketball, so say if Shea not, having a good first quarter or second quarter or first half or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You might have a Jalen Williams or J Dub. He might step up in scoring, and that's somebody I would be friendly on. Is J Dub. Who's going to check him? So who starts for Portland? Who's the starting for? I'm trying to think. Okay, so we got Aiden at the 5. Got Simons. Got Brogdon. Who am I missing?
Jerry Grant.
Jeremy Grant. Jeremy Grant. Oh man, that's a nice matchup. Jeremy Grant might go for over 18.
He'll water down Pascal Siakam.
I can see him going for like 18 something.
Would you say Pascal Siakam reminds you of Luau Deng?
Nah.
He's better than Luau Deng?
Way better.
Nah, Luau Deng was an all-star.
I don't know about way better, but
Luau Deng was an all-star and an all-NBA player.
All defensive player, I believe. Was he all defense?
Maybe. I know he was an all-NBA player.
If he wasn't all defense, then he at least played like it. He had like good defensive years. But they don't play the same at all. That's why I said that don't really remind me.
His highest season in points was in 2013 through 2014 in Chicago, and it was 19 points.
Damn, I thought he averaged more than a dub one season.
Now let me pull up Pascal Siakam.
Pascal probably averaged like 25.
Which is going to explain why I say he's way better because he does more on offense. And as far as more too, though.
All right, I'm gonna let you settle points, and I'm gonna say something just to keep it in perspective.
Oh, never mind. I was ready to say down, but never mind. Say 19 points. Shit, I might be wrong. Pascal Siakam's highest was in last year basically. 24 points.
24. Okay, so 24 to 19. All right, can we now you said 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015 for Luau Deng?
Make sure.
So roughly 9 years ago.
This shit's moving so fucking slow.
Man, shit. That's one thing I would love to goddamn get a good extra amount of money on. Is the motherfucking phone, a fucking laptop, some crazy ass Wi-Fi. Like I'm talking about the Wi-Fi aliens use, goddamn.
Don't you already got the Xfinity jump?
2013, 2014.
That shit's trash. 2014, 2015.
No, 2013, 2014.
Oh, 2013, so 10 years ago. Okay. So 10 years ago, I just want to keep this in perspective. The possessions in the NBA.
Oh my God.
Way different
Way
than what it
different.
is today.
Yes.
So
Derrick
okay, then.
Rose
Also,
won.
3-point
Derrick
attempt.
Rose won an MVP off averaging 23 points a game, bro.
So I'm not
But what did
arguing
he do for
against
that
what
team
you're
though? That
saying.
was mostly Derrick Rose. That was mostly the eye test because that was a lot of shit that niggas wasn't even seeing at that moment. Like until Derrick Rose got to the
Chill, bro.
league.
Chill. Russell Westbrook was doing the same shit
Wasn't Derrick
at
Rose
the
drafted
same
first?
time.
Or wasn't Derrick Rose like doing that shit at first for real? Russell Westbrook
At the
wasn't putting
same
up Derrick
time.
Rose. Was he putting up Derrick Rose numbers? No.
So what you mean?
He
Russell
wasn't
was
putting
averaging 18,
numbers.
19
I
a
mean,
point.
I think D Rose started it off, and Russ kind of was like tailing, but D Rose definitely started it off. Yeah, I said D Rose started
He was the
off.
first one that he was the first explosive point guard that we've actually seen. And then it was Russell Westbrook.
No, it won't.
And I think they, as far as their athleticism, they both came out at the same time. But I think D Rose was a little more ahead of time because it was just like more potent. Like you couldn't really do nothing with him. Like
Russ
you could
wasn't
do something.
Russ
You could
wasn't
do
even
something with Russ.
at that moment anyway.
You said what?
I said Russ wasn't even considered a point guard at that moment anyway. They was talking about how he just became like they just started him out in that point guard role in
Man,
the NBA.
My boy been a point guard, man.
No, man. Matter of fact, I want to know your take on KD. Why is he not in the GOAT conversation?
Man, do you really want to know, bro?
Yes,
I
want
to entertain
I want to
that.
know your take on it.
I would just like to say before I even give you my take, because I don't even think my take will even be that long, but I just want to say this is why we are needed as who we are, just being real niggas in sports media, because this is when athletes say shit and they can't go by their basketball acumen to save them. We already fucking know that Kevin Durant is not one of the GOATs.
KD, he said, because I went to the Warriors. He's speaking on the GOAT conversation. Why is he not in the GOAT conversation? I think KD is one of the greatest scorers we've ever seen. Obviously, I'm not one that's going to be like, KD's championships aren't real. Stop it. There's no championship that's not real.
I've never, ever heard, since I've been on television the last 7-8 years, anybody put him in the GOAT debate.
We already know why he's not one of the GOATs. For him to even... I didn't even entertain it. I'm gonna be honest. I seen that and I just skimmed through it. It was so much shit I had to catch up on Instagram. I was like, man, I'm not whatever. I was more entertained by his reaction when Joel dropped 70.
70?
Yeah, Joel has 70 today.
58-3. He had 70?
Yeah. So what did nights like tonight?
Wait. You don't consider him a GOAT at all? I thought
he's probably a GOAT scorer, a GOAT 6'11" demigod scorer. He's probably in those conversations. But as far as like a NBA GOAT, a top tier GOAT, Kevin Durant.
What?
This man's legacy is hanging off of Steph Curry. That's what people are going to say till he wins another ring.
What haven't you done? You haven't won a championship without Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. What haven't you done? You didn't lead Oklahoma City to a title when Russell Westbrook was your teammate. Here's what else you didn't do. You didn't lead when they needed you to lead. I not only respect Kevin Durant, I revere him. He's a good brother. He's a sensational superstar basketball player. He's a surefire future first ballot Hall of Famer without question. He is one of the greatest players we have ever seen. The swearing that you went there because you wanted to play a better brand of basketball, basically throwing Russell Westbrook under the bus. If you're going to go to Golden State for that reason, then you should have stayed.
When all else was failing, Steph said, all right, fellas, come on, let's go there. Period. You got to go do what Steph did to get to that conversation.
You didn't do it nothing without Steph Curry.
I could call him a GOAT, but I could put him in the GOAT conversation between Michael Jordan, LeBron James, and Kobe Bryant.
Well, in a sense, Steph Curry can't do nothing without him because he couldn't solidify himself over LeBron James without Kevin Durant. I don't
They need
think
each other.
I don't think Stephen Curry would have been a winner as in rings as he was without Kevin Durant. I think they needed each other.
But the point being is he won rings without Kevin
What
Durant.
makes it really bad? What makes it really
It
bad
doesn't
is
have to
Steph
be
won
just
one
about
without.
LeBron.
What makes it really bad is Steph won one without KD. That's what makes it really
That's
bad.
exactly what makes it bad.
But it
Him
was,
having one ring makes it bad.
but
Him
they don't
having
talk,
one ring
but they don't
makes it
talk
bad.
about enough that he won that ring against an injured like Cleveland squad.
It doesn't
They-
matter, Rob.
what do you mean
I'm
it
not
don't
even
matter?
talking about that one. I get that one because yeah, we understand the narrative, but just the fact that he got a ring against anyone, Kevin Durant has not done that. So it's
Man,
like
Kevin Durant got 3 rings. He's top 10. He's gonna
he
be
got
top 10
two.
scoring when he retires. He's gonna be on the Mount Rushmore of scoring. Bro, he's a better scorer than Carmelo Anthony, and Carmelo Anthony is ranked 9th. So I mean, you're not gonna call him a GOAT because of what? What in his criteria doesn't
Is it
explain
even
GOAT
a GOAT?
criteria?
Okay. So let me just be specific here. Was he saying he was a GOAT or the GOAT?
No, the conversation is the conversation is basically between always LeBron, Michael Jordan, and Kobe Bryant. And he's basically saying why shouldn't he be considered in that GOAT conversation as one of the greatest of all time?
Yeah, same difference. Yeah, his resume can build up. If he don't win another championship, he not sitting at that table. I'm sorry. Like he has not done enough as a singular talent. Like those
He
guys
could
we
be
just
he could be in that house though. He could be in that house.
he can be in the house, but he could be on the other side of the room at the kitty table. Shit. But he could lead the way though. He could lead the way. He could be like the Angelica at the kitty table.
I ain't never seen a day where nigga say a 3-time champion,
Two.
a 2-time champion isn't validated as what he is. That's crazy.
I'm not saying that. What you mean? This has been what hella niggas been saying. I'm not even just speaking on other people, but is it not a fact that this man has joined a already championship pedigree team that
What?
just came off a 73-9 season, another finals run, a team that was already established that he could have won against, that he could have
So
won
what?
against.
So what?
It's just still his body of
Why
work.
is you taking the cheap route?
So what?
If you so great.
It's just his body of work still, though, real that you can consider him
Man,
like
that's
real,
going
like
the easiest fucking route. It wasn't even a challenge. And you
So
want me to
what?
consider that against guys who took the challenge?
So
To
what?
be honest, I think he should be number one in all time scoring. Well, as being like the best scorer ever. Like it's so
I'm not
many
So
mad
ways.
at
should I?
that.
So
I'm
do
not
I.
mad at that.
So
Like
do
the
I.
shot that he made last night, bro, that shit was insane.
That shit was double clutch, bro.
My
I'm not
man's
mad
just
at that if you're talking about scoring. Scoring, I can
I
agree
agree
with.
with Rob on that one. I agree with
and that
Rob on
shit
that.
looked easy to him too, though. Like it didn't even seem like that shit like had an effect on him. He looked like he practiced that shit before. Like
Yeah, bro.
Nigga actually asked me like last week who was the best scores I ever seen. I said Katie and Kobe, so I definitely agree with that.
Now, if we gonna say current times, right? Current times.
But he ain't no damn goat.
If
oh
we
my
gonna say
god,
current
if you
times, right?
say it, nigga, what?
He not a top 10 goat. How about that?
If we gonna say current times, if you
He not
put
a top
more
10 goat.
possessions, if you put more possessions in the
Ain't no
clock,
top 10.
name the top 10 what?
He said he's not a top 10 GOAT.
Finish
Name
what
your
you
Who?
gotta say three. Finish what you gotta say three, and I'll name my top 10.
Who?
Finish what you were saying.
No, you said top 10 what?
Players all time. Top 10 goats, I guess.
Go ahead. Go ahead, name that.
Damn, I wanted to hear what you had to say. Okay. All right. So I'll go.
What
And
you
I'm gonna
starting
keep
at
this
10
fluid.
for one? You starting at 10 or one?
I'm gonna keep it fluid because I might switch it up a couple times. But Michael Jordan, Kobe. Who would I put third?
Nigga really put what? Who would you put at third? What the fuck? I'm
Yeah.
already baffled at this list.
Hey,
Oh my
didn't I just say I'm gonna keep it fluid? I might put him at third, but shit, I like Kobe resume over a lot of guys. Who am I go third?
nigga hasn't even mentioned LeBron yet. Like, damn, what?
Yeah,
Nigga,
I gotta think, man. It's guys that won more than LeBron, you know.
This is biased. This is biased. This is
How's it
biased.
biased? How is it
He's the
biased?
all-time leading scorer, Rail.
Wow. So we're gonna use the LeBron longevity against me. If he just win 5, he can easily be like number 2. But I need that fifth one. It got to all result into winning for me. But anywho, I'm trying to think of my third.
You're trolling.
How am I trolling? That's crazy. Do you know people have Kobe on their number 2 list? You think they're trolling?
it's not that. It's just the fact that you're sitting here thinking about your third. Like, you can't just sit here and say LeBron James. Like,
That's
I
what
mean,
I'm saying. Like, he's trolling. Like,
y'all won't let me think. God damn, shit.
but why do you have to think about it? Is what we saying.
Who's better?
If you gotta think that
I'll
long, then
go with
yeah,
LeBron then.
I don't think
I'll
nobody
go
better
with
than
LeBron
bro.
then. I mean, here's an argument I could say Magic Johnson. It's definitely an argument. Do you realize? See, while we talk about, let me tell you something real quick. Can I tell you something real quick? We talk about LeBron. I'll let you laugh. Cause you know what? Since you want to laugh, I'm gonna hit you with some. Let's look it up. Let's look up Magic Johnson resume real quick. Since you want to laugh, you
I
think
know
I'm
his
trolling?
resume, but come on
Last
now.
Think
We
I'm
champion.
trolling?
come on
This
now.
the
I'm
thing.
gonna sit here and be like Gil on this one, bro. We're talking about niggas that barely could even hoop back then like that, bro. It's niggas
Okay,
that
that's
hoop now.
fine. That's fine. I mean, I wouldn't say Magic Johnson's era couldn't hoop. I mean, I think
We know Magic Johnson was not dropping no buckets like no fucking LeBron
okay,
James.
you're talking
Are you
about
fucking
scoring. You're
crazy?
talking about one aspect of the game. You're talking about scoring. What else
That's
did
what
the
we
man
talking
do?
about.
You talking about scoring? We talking
Well,
about
no, I ain't
scoring?
talking about scoring.
I thought we
I'm
talking
talking
about top
about
10 players.
I'm
What we
talking
Oh,
I'm
we
talking
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 about?
about
about
top 10.
goats.
Oh, we talking
All
about top
right,
10
thank you.
players? We talking about
Talking
top
about
10
top 10
players?
You
goats.
know what we
Yeah.
talking about? You doing all that laughing. Come on now. You know what we
Oh, he
talking
put
about.
Magic. Oh, he put Magic at 4.
No, he said he can make a case that Magic could be better than LeBron at 3.
Now, again, we talk about LeBron and longevity, right? That's the highlight of why you think LeBron is top 3, top 2, whatever, right? 20 years, 22 years, whatever. Let's see how many years Magic Johnson played. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 years he played and was able to accomplish just as much as LeBron did. Just as much.
Fuck no. Fuck
Maybe
no.
what?
Fuck
LeBron
no.
got 4 MVPs? Let's see how
Bro,
many Magic got. He probably got what, 3?
that's during a time where the league was
It
barely
don't
even
matter. We're
like
talking
that.
about top 10 all time. If you want to go back to eras, we can do that all day. But if you're talking about all time, you can't really cheat guys of playing in a certain era. If we're talking
And we're
all
not
time,
real, but we bumping them down. Like
three-time MVP.
you have to bump them eventually, bro. They can't sit there and like be a top. I don't think a lot of there's only one person that's top. That's a top 5 player to be honest from back then, and that would be Michael Jordan. You can make a case for Kareem to be honest, like because I mean I hear where a lot of people was talking about he was like the best player to be honest in a lot of people's eyes.
I would put Magic over Kareem, to be honest. Because I understand, even though I didn't watch Magic, I understand that Magic did help elevate Kareem's career as far as winning. Kareem won one, and you can say the same for Kareem. You can say the same Kareem did for Magic, but at the same time, when he left Milwaukee and finally got a Magic Johnson, what then in his rookie year when Kareem got hurt, Magic Johnson started at center and carried him home? That was his rookie year?
I
Did
mean,
LeBron do
yeah,
that? Huh?
he did, but Kareem still got them there though.
He got him there, but okay, all I'm saying is Magic was definitely okay. So if any other circumstance, okay, maybe you could say another star could do the same, but I mean, come on now, like my nigga went from the 1 to the 5 and carried him home.
Giving
That's just
out
Yeah,
all I'm
buckets.
saying.
there's no comparison. There's no comparison between Magic Johnson's assist and LeBron James' assist. Magic Johnson has been carrying
Whoa,
the fucking flame. This nigga,
whoa.
Magic Johnson, averaged 12.5 assists and didn't go no lower than 10.5 assists for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This nigga went 9 years of averaging over 12 assists a game. 1 year he averaged 11 and 10. Those are great years. I'm gonna give him. This nigga went 9 years. So
Okay.
in the years matching that he had eight, he averaged nine rebounds, 8 rebounds, 6 rebounds, 6 rebounds, 6 rebounds, 8 rebounds, 7 rebounds. And so he's probably done about the amount of things that LeBron James has done. But the scoring, it just don't add up. And
It don't add up for a certain reason.
Because of Kareem.
Nah,
it don't
because
add up.
LeBron got the same amount of rings, but is way more talented. That's why it don't add up.
LeBron is
You can
extremely
say
more talented than
you can
Kareem.
say Magic. You can say Magic had Kareem, but that's all he had. That's all he
If you
had.
saying he's more talented,
We
why are
had
you not
James
saying
Worthy,
that?
nigga.
Why are you not saying he's
Nigga,
number
we
Oh
two?
had
my
James
God, James.
Worthy. Nigga, we had
Okay,
James Worthy,
LeBron
AC
had
Green.
Kyrie, D Wade,
Bro, you're
Chris
tripping, bro.
Bosh,
You're
Ray
tripping.
Allen.
You're tripping. You're tripping. We had James Worthy, AC
Who
Green.
played with
Nigga,
more?
you're tripping. They ain't the only players we had, nigga. You're
Can y'all
tripping.
do me a favor and see who played with more Hall of Famers?
What you mean? Magic Johnson
This
did, yeah.
this is, huh?
Magic Johnson, of course.
You think Magic played with more Hall of Famers?
Nigga, Magic Johnson played with arguably the all-time leading scorer until LeBron took it. What you mean?
Well, maybe some of the okay. Maybe I'm thinking too ahead because some of the Hall of Famers that are going to be Hall of Famers aren't Hall of Fame. Y'all think Kyrie could be a Hall of Famer?
No.
Yeah.
You said no?
Yeah, he's gonna be a Hall of Famer.
And he
But
top
Why?
75?
Why?
but not
Why?
even just you said why?
Why?
No, he ain't top 75. That's crazy.
Why is he gonna be a Hall of Famer?
Off his handles?
No, just from his work. And yeah, he actually won one.
Would work.
What you mean? His actual body of work, the eye test and everything, not just from his
Okay.
handles, but his
The eye
scoring
test.
ability,
The
his
eye
the
test.
way.
The eye test. Go look at his record before LeBron James showed up.
Bro, he was like that was what his first like 3-4 years in the league.
4
Y'all might
years.
be right. Y'all might be right.
4 years.
I think
4
technically I
years.
think Magic played with more Hall of Famers. I that might be cap. I might be way
He
Ray
played with
Allen just got into the Hall of Fame.
the fucking Norm Nixon or whatever, and what else? What's that nigga name? The nigga that ain't missed no games for real. I thought he was a Hall of Famer too.
Yeah, missed no games. I'm trying to hey, it's Michael Cooper.
That nigga he played with Kareem, Spencer
Matter of
Haywood.
fact, and you said Michael Cooper, yeah.
Bro,
Fucking
he played with Kareem, Spencer Haywood, Adrian Dantley, Jamal Wilkes, James Worthy, Norm Nixon, Mitch Kupchak, Brian Scott, Michael Cooper, Spewing Nader. Bro, he didn't play with multiple Hall of Famers, bro.
Yeah, that's about 9. Yeah. Okay.
AC Green, Brian Scott, Bob McAdoo, Michael Cooper. He's played with
Byron
multiple.
Scott's in the Hall of Fame.
What?
Byron Scott in the Hall of Fame?
No, I think that's just one person I think that's just somebody he played with.
Oh,
but he got at least five or six Hall of Famers that he was with.
That sounds like a good 8, to be honest. Okay, I can give you that. The Magic played with more Hall of Famers. Okay, I can give you that. All I'm saying, and this is just an argument. Okay, I will agree to go with LeBron at 3, just for the eye test, just for seeing what he can do. I guess I can go 3, but I'm just saying, Magic Johnson, 13 years. 13 years and was able to do just as much. Is it fair to say if Magic Johnson played 22 years, he wouldn't be able to have maybe just as great as a career that y'all trying to highlight to me about LeBron?
All right, now
He
LeBron
was
James'
getting
career.
older by now anyway.
Huh?
LeBron James's career teammates is Dwayne Wade, Ray Allen, Chris Bosh, Kevin Love, Anthony Davis, Kyrie Irving, Zajudas Elgauskas, J.R. Smith, Carlos Boozer, Mo Williams, Anderson Varejao, Mo Chambers,
But a
Tristan
lot of them
Thompson,
ain't even in the Hall of Fame.
Shane
Not
Battier,
yet, at least.
but most of these names are notable.
They're notable, but I mean,
It's only like 5 of them that I could see being in the Hall of Fame now.
Ben Wallace, Hall of
they
Famer.
ain't even in yet. Yeah, Ben
Carmelo
Wallace.
Anthony, Hall of Famer.
Ben Wallace
Rajon
is bad.
Rondo, maybe a Hall of Famer.
No, I give
we got
Rajon.
all them niggas.
I think Rajon would be a Hall of Famer though.
Kyrie Irving, Hall of Famer. Anthony Davis, Hall of Famer. Chris Bosh, maybe a Hall of Famer. Ray Allen, Hall of Famer. Dwayne Wade, Hall of Famer. You can make an argument Kevin Love may be a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, that's what I said. A lot of those guys ain't even Hall of Famers. Yeah, that's tricky. That's tricky. I forgot about the Wash niggas that he played with. I forgot all about them niggas. But I mean, okay,
He played with
LeBron number
Shaq.
3. Huh?
I said, nigga, he played with Shaq.
Nigga did play with Shaq. That shit
Why
crazy.
the fuck they ain't got Shaq on? They ain't even got Shaq on here.
That's fucking hilarious. All right. Let me finish this top 10. I'm gonna keep it fluid because I don't want to think too much on it. And maybe one of these episodes we can actually go back and make a certified top 10 list, backing up facts and backing up statements like that, just to so we'll have enough time. That could be like an off-season conversation. I think that's more fitting for like when the season ends or something like that. But all right, so I'll go Mike, Kobe, Bron, Magic. Do I want to go Bird? I might gotta keep this fluid. 4 Shaq.
I'm going next.
No, 5 Shaq. Man, matter of fact, I damn near want to kick Magic Johnson out for Tim Duncan. Is that wild?
See, man, I don't even see why you
That's
was even trying
wild.
to make a conversation into that. If you was gonna kick Magic Johnson out for Tim Duncan, like,
I mean, because Tim Duncan's defense is like otherworldly compared to Magic Johnson now.
So you probably get
exactly.
a
But
list.
if you can sit there and boot him out that spot, you cannot put Tim Duncan before LeBron James. Like,
Yeah, Mike, Kobe, Bron, Tim Duncan, Shaq, Magic, Bird. Actually, Magic, Kareem, Bird. What was that, 8? Who's around 9? Who's 9? I'll throw Isaiah in there. Isaiah Thomas
Isaiah.
at 9.
Ugh.
Only person to beat Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, and Magic Johnson ever. Only person. Only person that walks this earth. Do I need to say that again?
I
Only
ain't saying
person to beat
nothing.
Michael
This your
Jordan.
list. This your
Only
list.
person to beat Michael Jordan,
This your
Magic
list.
Johnson, and Larry Bird in the playoffs en route to championships. And even if not, they still beat those guys. He's the only person. And then I remind you. And 10, I'm thinking of Hakeem.
I already say if you don't throw Hakeem in there, bro, I just don't get it.
I'm trying to think of some other names though. There's probably somebody
Oscar
out there.
Robertson.
Who?
I might throw Scottie Pippen in
Robertson.
the top 10. I might throw Scottie Pippen in the top 10.
Karl Malone.
Scottie Pippen is one of the greatest. He might be arguably the greatest wing defender ever. And he's a point forward. I might throw Pippen top 10. Not Oscar. Hmm. Man, I'll go Hakeem. I'll go Hakeem. I'll go Hakeem at 10. I forgot how this conversation started. Are we talking about KD? Yeah. So at the end of the day, KD is not in my top 10. He's not in the top 10. He's not better than any of those players that I just named.
Okay.
Not better. You're not in that conversation, buddy. All right, we gotta get through these games real quick.
It's just for the rings part of it. I get it. But other than that, as far as like I would say with Davon though, like scoring and the eye test and actually seeing these niggas play, I would still kind of take Kevin Durant over like goddamn Magic Johnson and like Bird. I mean, yeah, and Bird and fucking Kareem and them. Like
You want to say that? You want to say that you look at the eye test?
If you just take it from the eye test.
From the eye test?
If you just taking it, if you just looking at it from the eye test instead of like the body of work, I get what you're saying because I mean you can't argue that. You can't argue that if you're looking at body of work. If you're looking at the eye test and how they're like scoring and actually affecting the game and stuff, then I mean, I'm sorry, I don't know. I think I might actually take Kevin Durant over that.
You want to know my eye test scene? When I watched Kevin Durant, for what? Okay, so I became an Oklahoma City Thunder fan in 2011, 2012. So 2011 till 2000, what, 15, 16?
Mm-hmm.
For all those years that I watched Kevin Durant, you want to know what I watched? Missed shot after missed shot after missed shot after shots that wasn't even took because he wasn't aggressive, because he didn't have the balls to say, Russ, give me the fucking ball. I've seen a lot of those motherfucking moments with my eye test watching Kevin Durant. And
it's crazy. Well, either. I'm tripping.
And for all the praise that we give him as one of the top echelon scorers in NBA history, where the fuck was that when it mattered the most? Where the fuck was it? Where was it when we was up 3-1? 3-1. Do you understand what I'm saying? 3-1. We just needed one fucking game. And you telling me one of the greatest scorers, one of the GOATs, couldn't get you one fucking game? Did Kevin Durant even have a signature game in that series? Because all I remember was a team effort. We was kicking their fucking ass from left to fucking right. I believe we won the first fucking game. We might have won the second game. We won the game against them in their home fucking court. And all we needed was a signature Kevin Durant game. As great as a scorer he is, and he couldn't get one more. That's why he's not in my top 10. Yeah, all that shit looked cool to when it really mattered the most. And when that pressure was put on him, that boy ran away. Fuck out of here. Talking about Golden State. Fuck. So many players could have did that shit. So many players could have did that shit, bro. And would have had the same results. That man didn't do shit. He didn't even get the respect that he deserved. Because if he did, he would still be on that team. He didn't even respect it. That's why he left. So I'm supposed to accredit that. The man don't even respect his own rings. Because if he did, he would have been secure and stayed where he was at. Nah, he said, I need to get another one to validate myself. Couldn't even do it.
Facts.
16 years in the league. And he is still an 8th seed. Now I give him credit for balling. He balling right now. He hooping like a motherfucker. I love what he doing right now. I can't take that away from him. Because you know me. I always said he need to take more threes. And it's funny, he take 5 threes, 6 threes, and all of a sudden he hit up with 40. But nah, man. Nah, I can't put you in that conversation when I just named 10 niggas that's certified in that top 10 list.
Hey, easy money sniper, if you ever see this.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, man. You know you just got one hater in here, man. You just got one hater.
You can say I'm a hater. I speak facts. Yeah, Oklahoma City Thunder fan right here. Yes,
it's just because you left OKC, man. He's still mad at that, man.
Man.
Go back to OKC and win them a chip, man. You go make them happy, like.
Man, shit. Hopefully he do
Hey,
that.
real as to start hitting parlays and everything. KD came back to OKC.
Shit, no bullshit. Hey, that'll be a good start though. I wouldn't be mad at that.
Oh, he'll become his biggest fan again now.
Yeah, I'll rock with him. That's like making up for a man's for snaking niggas. Keep in mind, he was indicating that he was going to stay. Not only did he not stay, he left us for dead because we weren't able to make a trade out of him. Because if he said, "Hey, I might leave," or there's a possibility that I might go somewhere, nah, he won't say no shit like that. He was just like, "Oh, I don't know. I would just love to know, like, what we would have got for Kevin Durant if we traded him, knowing that he would have left for fucking Golden State. I would have loved to know what the fuck we would have got. Let's also keep in mind how snakish he did us. Let's keep that in mind. No sign and trade. Straight up left.
Let it go, bro. That was damn near 5 years ago now. I mean, 10 years ago now. Like,
Rob, can I just tell you that I'm speaking facts?
you speaking
No
facts, but
bullshit.
damn, let it go. It's
No
10
bullshit.
years. It's 10 years now,
It's
man.
No
not
bullshit. They probably could have had the draft rights to some shitter players.
if
Like
only we knew.
if
Just
they would
let it
if
go,
Kevin
man.
would
The
have
deal,
said if Kevin would
the
have gave
deal is done.
indication if Kevin would have gave indication that he was leaving Golden State and they could have maximized on getting a package for him, bro, they would have so many fucking players that we're talking about now. Like you don't understand. They probably would still have draft picks going on with Kevin Durant involved. Like you understand, like that nigga's a generational player. I would maximize and juice everything pause out of Kevin Durant that I can get. That is so. Oh wait a minute.
Yeah, that was. I'm just trying to be mature about the situation.
I would juice everything out of that trade that I can get. Like, bro, you talking about top tier draft picks for Kevin Durant? I wouldn't even have focused on like current players because there's no current player that's coming in the league that could have gave you what Kevin Durant was giving you. I would focus on having Russell Westbrook and pairing him with you don't know what they could have got down the line. They would have had draft rights to probably Trae Young, Luka Doncic, Zion Williamson. They would have probably had some shit. You don't know what they would have had. Like they would have took so many niggas first round picks for Kevin Durant. OKC would have been a dynasty by now if he chose to go that way instead of snaking the franchise and leaving them for nothing. When you're drafted to a franchise, Rob, and they give you a contract and they take you from nothing, and your mother's crying when you win your first MVP there, and you give the whole franchise in front of the franchise and the press a fucking speech about how he's nothing without his mother,
That
and
man
his
was
mother does everything
boo-hooing.
for
I
him.
love you, Russ. I love
And,
you, Russell.
and then you leave the fucking franchise, you leave your brother, you commingle with the enemy. You're
This is
fucking
the year before he left.
Damn, nigga. Now you sounding like you're OKC fan. I said just let it go.
no. This
I
is
didn't.
facts.
I just
NBA
said he was
fans know
speaking
this.
facts. I just
This
said
is
he was speaking
NBA.
facts. I just said just let it go.
But this the
It's
thing,
over.
Rob. Is first of all, I'm speaking in context of the fact of why Kevin Durant is not in my top 11. At the end of the day, you can say I'm
Easy money
being in my
sniper.
feelings. You can say I'm being emotional. I'm just giving you my take on why I would choose 10 more players than Kevin Durant off rip. It might be even more. But at the end of the day, doing something like that does cause a traumatic effect in the NBA. It does take away a lot of what could have really happened. I might have said LeBron was number one if it weren't for Kevin Durant making that move. Because it's just such a cheap way to override the system.
Cheap.
So,
And look. And Rob just said the other day that Easy Money Sniper is such a cool name. Look at his name. Easy Money Sniper. Easy money. He don't want to earn shit. He just want to be there. He just want to be at the biggest party that go on in the neighborhood. Kevin Durant just want to be there. He don't want to sponsor the shit and put the shit on and put the
That
shit on
name
his back.
goes.
He just
That
want to
name
be a
goes
part of it.
in different ways. Like what you mean?
He just want to be a part of it, bro. He don't want it on his back. He tried to validate it by doing that, and it hasn't done anything.
I'm not trying to go on the Kevin Durant hate tirade. I'm just saying these are things that happen that I've seen shift the NBA, not
Look
only
at
for
this.
the Warriors.
If we were talking about this squad that he was on 2 years ago or 3 years ago with Devin Booker and Bradley Beal, we would be talking about they would be like odds crazy winning a championship. Now that shit is like average.
I ain't gonna say, okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I don't want to say it's
Hold
average,
on,
even
what?
though it's looking average, but they've been
Hold
looking
on,
okay now that they're healthy. They've been looking okay.
what do you say?
If
He's
this
basically
roster was
saying,
constructed, if this roster was constructed in the same days that Golden State was going on, they would be this niggas would be glazing them and saying they will go on a 5-6 game championship win streak. But now that they're this team now and the league is more equated to how they play, small ball is dead now. I'm just going to go ahead and say it now. Small ball is dead now. It's all about the
what?
bigs.
I don't know about that.
It's all about the bigs. The bigs is giving you the more talent.
Are they really though?
Shit, you just seen it last night.
Yeah, but those are like 5, 6 special players.
4 of them in a row. 4 all 6'10" players got off last night.
But those are like special players. You're not gonna find a lot of players like that.
Shit, all I know is all players over 7 feet or close got off last night. Big man.
I mean,
I already
shit.
say how many. Yeah, how many actual centers are actually like two-way players?
Joel Embiid, Jokic sometimes, Shingun sometimes. I mean, it's a plethora.
No, I mean, but that's what I was saying. For your argument, I can kind of agree with that a little bit, just because, like, I mean, the center position has basically it revitalized itself as far as like what they actually do during the game. Like, of course, they're not posting up and having to score as much. They can actually facilitate more and stuff. Like, that's why I can sit there and say, yeah, maybe the center position has now had a rebirth, basically, like
because of the skill.
Yeah, because of like the skill and stuff. Like, so I mean, small ball is still there, but it's it's starting to show now that it's not going to work against like those kind of players.
Yeah,
As
it's
far as like
prepping.
the Demontis
Yeah.
Sabonis, because Atlanta tried to do that last night against the Kings. I mean, they held them too, like at least like they did hold them like by some shit though in that fourth quarter, but they still
They
ended
went to
up
win
winning
a
the game.
foxhole today.
Started scoring more. Once Sabonis started scoring more and actually taking over, because he only had 4 points going into like the fourth quarter, and that was crazy. But he had 17 rebounds. But they was still up by like some shit. They was up by like 20. But Atlanta, they came back and pulled it within like at least 1 or 2, and I think they even took the lead a little bit. But once the bonus started actually like making a little bit more plays and doing a little bit more, well, scoring and stuff, then that's when they kind of like fell out of whack because a Kongwu or whatever couldn't really check him. And a Kongwu, he only like 6'9". And they were sitting there wondering why they going small ball right now when, like Sabonis is killing them on the rebounds. Like Okongwu only had like 10 rebounds.
Shit, and Jokic be killing everybody on the rebounds. Shit, even goddamn Embiid.
But this is, I can agree with Devon because at this point, since the Denver Nuggets are considered like the champions and stuff, even for like, not even for this year, but they're considered the champions to beat. You can't play small ball against them because of Jokic anyway. So, I mean, yeah, eventually small ball is going to die because you're going to have to have a center or somebody that could check like Jokic, and it's not going to be a small ball five. Shit, Miami, they already got dominated by doing that anyway, like trying to do that type of shit.
It is fair to say. I feel like we'll get the answer when we see who win the championship this year. I mean,
but not a lot of small ball. I mean, it's not a lot of like. How many top teams are running small ball though? Y'all not running small ball like that. I mean, because y'all got Chet.
I mean, we definitely running small ball like a motherfucker. Like we got goddamn J-Dub 6'5" at power forward. I actually wish we wouldn't do that, but
He's starting at the power forward, or
yeah.
Okay.
Got the Celtics. Jason Tatum at the 4, When I think of small ball, I think really the 4 men. I don't really think
No,
of the
yeah,
center.
that's why I was trying to. That's why I'm kind of getting confused at because when I think about small ball, I'm thinking about the 5 because when they started that shit, it was with Draymond at playing like the 5, and that's why they Golden State was killing niggas.
You think that was small ball? I mean, that's small ball, but that's. I mean,
Draymond, how tall? Like 6'9", 6'10"?
so are we talking about a certain lineup, or are we talking about starting lineups?
I mean, yeah, I'm talking about basically a starting lineup or a closing lineup. To be honest,
A closing lineup, okay.
like how many people close the lineup with small ball?
Yeah, I would say the last team would be the Warriors with Draymond at the center. Not LeBron's Cavs.
I mean, the
The
Hawks. They
Wizards. The
Maybe
Wizards.
LeBron's Heat team with small ball. Who else you
yeah,
said?
niggas don't
The
talk
Wizards.
about that.
Who else you say the 3?
The Wizards.
The Wizards.
Oh
What the
yeah. Dan Gafford, that nigga 6'9" playing center. Like he getting
Sometimes
killed.
they be running. Sometimes they be running Dene Vita at the 5.
Mm-hmm.
that's the same. I mean, that's what they get. I don't know though. Like, I think
Yeah,
small ball. I think small ball basketball is more like, I guess, accessible these days. I feel like what this generation has become is like more of a small ball type of fit for the NBA. Like, I think that's what it's just naturally grown to. I'm not sure if it's going to be like, maybe it might be a little on the down end now because there's a Embiid, there's a Joker, there's a Sabonis, there's a, you know, top center, you name it. But 10 years from now, outside of Wemby, what and Chet, what other centers are going to be dominating to the point where they're taking over the league? Maybe Sengun got a chance.
Alex Sarr.
Maybe, but he's not even a center. He's probably like a Chet build. So
Chet plays center. What are you talking about?
no, but I'm saying he's like 7 foot. I'm not saying like physically imposing is what I'm trying to say as far as centers.
I
Like,
felt he gonna end up being like a Joel Embiid build, like Alex Sarr once he get into the league. Like he gonna actually put on weight.
I see more of a Giannis.
I mean, he could do that too.
At center, basically, Giannis at center. Now he actually, I don't know. That's scary, bro. I feel like we hunting for him. We got his brother on our team, so yeah, he can be what's his name? Giannis. Or his nigga phone died or some shit. Dang, I was gonna shit. We're gonna talk about some of these other games. I'm trying to get ahead of the schedule because hopefully I can upload this shit soon. I'm thinking like Friday.
Oh shit, yeah, nah. Let's try to wrap this one up. Shit, I only got another like 2 hours.
For sure. All right, I'm gonna try to go through these games this week. So I'm trying to see who else play for these rivalry games. I said OKC, San Antonio. Like I said, Wimby probably drop, smooth 25, 25, 10, 4 blocks or something like that. For like Checo finally have his 20-point game.
If they let him go off this minutes restriction, I want to see how much he's gonna have.
I feel like Pop, that's gonna be the game. Pop don't put him on a men's restriction. I got him back. Hold on. I feel like that's gonna be the game. He don't have him on a men's restriction.
Shit, after having 33, he should have let him in the let him keep playing. Like they was only down 10.
Man, he being petty, man. He's
So
a
that's what I'm
fan,
saying.
dude.
I feel like they would have talked about that more if I know it's a long shot, but what if Wimby would have affected the game much more and still like pulled off the win and Joel still
That shit. I mean, I don't know. I ain't see the sway of the game, but to me, that shit looked like it was a body bag by the third quarter.
nah, because that's why he stayed in the game. Because you know Joel would
Yeah,
have
it
been out
did.
the
It did.
game if it was the third quarter and they was beating them by some shit. You know they would have took Joel out.
Yeah, they did. It got back to like what 10? It got back to
Yeah,
like single digits, didn't it?
that's what I'm saying. They ended
Okay,
up
all
bringing
right,
it
all
back
right,
within
all right,
single digits.
all right. Yeah, all right,
And
okay.
Pop still kept Wimby out the game most of the fourth quarter. I don't know if whether he played like a little bit of the fourth quarter in like the beginning of it, but I know he didn't finish off for anything.
Oh, okay, all right.
Really, it was like 8 minutes when I finally saw it. 8 or 9 minutes left when I finally saw that joint. So he probably ain't even get in the fourth quarter. Like
I think he did get in the front. I don't even remember, to be honest. I don't even remember, but yeah, damn. Maybe, maybe not. Shit. He could have though. I mean, he would have got like 40, 35 minutes. He would have definitely got 40.
shit, might have got 50 if he would have really played.
Oh, bullshit. All right, let's keep going through these games. Also, before that game at 8:30 is Phoenix and Dallas. You know, Father Luca versus son Booker.
That's today.
No, Wednesday, Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to go through the week because we probably we do every Tuesday, so I'm trying to beat the punch, so you will. Those just basically the two best games on Wednesday. I don't see no other good games for real, for real. Cleveland and Milwaukee also, but I think Milwaukee go get revenge. Thursday you got Philly and Indiana. Also Boston, Miami.
Denver and the Knicks.
Yeah. Sacramento and Golden State, yeah, that's gonna be the one.
Chicago and Lakers, that might just be a good game for the Lakers.
Might be deep. Friday.
Shit. Suns and Pacers.
Yeah, we got it. Oh, we got New Orleans.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's nice.
Milwaukee got
Yeah.
Cleveland. And they are.
Yeah. They be recycling the hell out of these games.
What kind of rivalry week is this?
This shit is kind of. I see it though. It's all right though. They got some solid games like Clippers in Boston on Saturday. That's not even a televised game.
All right, so I'm glad they got Wizards and like Pistons on at 12. That's the first
No
game.
bullshit. They knew what the fuck was going on.
Bro, so I could wake up and watch that shit.
Man, I'm doing a 15-leg parlay on that game.
Shit, they got about what is this? 6, 9, 10 games. God damn.
Yeah, that's crazy. 3 national TV games. What is Saturday? What is the 27th?
Even Knicks. Okay, Joel go back again and play Jokic. Then the last. Oh, okay, Lakers versus Golden State. I see why. Okay, I mean, I see why they keeping LeBron out a little bit, but it's just like, damn, y'all playing the Clippers.
Yeah, that's basically it for the marquee games, though. Sunday is basically like a whole bunch of random games. So there's some nice games, though. I mean, I don't even know what to expect out of it. Actually,
I play the fucking Detroit Pistons.
Let me see. So we got San Antonio, we got New Orleans this week. We got Pelicans. I mean, we got Portland today. I ain't gonna hold, man. I can see us going 3-0. On route to have the number 1 seed in the West.
The only person that I'm concerned about would be New Orleans. That's it.
Yeah, I definitely respect New Orleans and what they can do, but I don't know, man. The way they've been selling, man. I hope I can just get a sell out of them, man. With Bi and Zion, we can get them below 20 and just don't give up too many threes. I think we can make it out of there.
New Orleans case is, I feel like they need to trade. They probably need to trade C.J. McCollum.
Maybe
I like that you might need to give Jordan Hawkins some more reps.
in a sense, yeah, but I feel like CJ fit that. He complement that team pretty well. I mean, he's still a nice shooter.
He do, but just to get over the hump, I feel like you might need an actual point guard.
Yeah, true. You're probably right. But you might have to give up Brandon Ingram then, because then you take away his touches. I don't think you can really like get the best out of, because Brandon Ingram has the ball a lot. So it's like,
Shit, they ain't
can he
taking away
really,
his touches.
huh?
They ain't gonna take away too many of his touches, and bro barely even averages like 20 like that all the time.
True. True,
Most
true,
of the time,
true.
it be a heads up on New Orleans for. That's why I'd be scared to take like a bet on them niggas. Like
Ain't no bullshit.
any
No
one of them could drop
bullshit.
20 at that night. Like,
I
and it's
don't know.
crazy.
So
Willie Green hasn't been in the talks about being like a. Well, I guess it's just because of the whole Zion situation anyway. And last year they ended up like missing the playoffs and shit. But I mean, it's crazy that he don't get talked about as much as being like a good coach. To be honest.
yeah, I already said because he's certified.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
What the
certified.
hell is that? What you said?
Yeah, he's certified.
All right, yeah, yeah, like yeah, and his Golden State resume. That let you him having that pedigree. That let you know like he's like maybe not. Now he is a made man. To be honest, he's definitely a made man. Like being part of that dynasty and having that resume. I'm not even sure who else he got coach under. Doc Rivers was trying to get him as a coach when he was playing with the Clippers under him. But
Yeah.
shit, yeah. Yeah, you seen, yeah, he said that's the one I let go right there. And damn Skippy.
But yeah, he got them boys. He got them boys actually playing though, man. Playing hard. He got the locker room attention and stuff. Like they all listen to him, all
Yep.
believe in him. Like I
Yep.
mean, the formula it works. It's just that can they all actually be healthy and consistent? Like
It's really can they play together? I hate the fact that Zion and fucking Brandon Ingram can't really average like 20 apiece. Like
I don't
they
think they
shouldn't
can
be averaging
coexist.
lower than that.
I don't think they can coexist too much.
Like, I don't care how they playing. Like, them niggas got to be all-star level players for New Orleans to be better. And if they can't get that, then yeah, you're gonna have to make a trade for one of them.
Eventually, Zion needs to become a shooter.
You're right. It's crazy because we seen that the first game he played and it just disappeared.
Brother, make more of his bank. Pause around the rim.
Oh, they know you said I just heard pause.
I mean, he just make it around. He actually make more of his money going around, finishing around the rim.
But well, yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah,
But
true. But you gotta, yeah, you definitely gotta be diverse.
and then his height and shit like that, it just doesn't match up for real. For real, like
It don't. It's
so
it's
by the time he's like 30, probably 33 or something like that, that athleticism is definitely gonna be like damn near gone. Or he's gonna have a couple injuries where he's not gonna really like be able to jump like that anymore.
not only that, but even now, like I feel like even though he can like dunk on niggas and all that type of shit, it don't really translate defensively or on the rebounding. Like,
oh yeah,
he'll leave the game with like one rebound. I remember it was a parlay I had for like 6 rebounds. That nigga had one. I was like, what? Bitch had 30 though, but still, like one rebound, like it just don't make sense. It don't make sense that you can dunk on all these 7-footers, but you can't snag rebounds. You can't
yeah.
get like 2 blocks with that athleticism.
Just hoping we can see this man in the playoffs, man. That's it.
No bullshit. Like it's been way too long, 4 or 5 years. Like you've been ducking the smoke, my dog. What you doing? But yeah, hey, shit. I hope they do that shit against us. Fuck that shit. Go ahead, trick it up. We go 3-0. Yeah, we one game behind Minnesota. They lost to the fucking Hornets. That shit is crazy.
Like I said, sitting there fucking around with Cat.
That Carl Anthony Towns shit. That's that's what I was saying.
Bro, being selfish, like nigga.
Man.
And then you could tell just because Anthony Edwards wasn't even trying to score, they was just like, yeah, he probably got the hot hand. Just go ahead and give it to him.
Yeah, they say he was sick before the game, and that made me sick because I had a parlay right before the game on him.
I'm
Sure
glad I did.
enough, sold.
I think I looked up and I saw this thing only had like 4 points at one point though, and it was
Man,
like third quarter.
no bullshit. He sold me. Fox sold me again. God damn
Oh
it,
yeah, nah, I know Fox sold you crazy. I saw he
yeah,
had 4 points too in the fourth quarter.
man.
Yeah, Fox saw some shit of niggas.
Yeah, man. The fuck was that about? And they still won. Shoot. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We can wrap this up. I know Rob said he got to swear, but ain't too much general shit. Damn, shit got quiet after the whole Cat Williams shit, to be honest.
Pretty much. But no, okay. You were right though, because you did say Dave Chappelle said something, and he said something at like a comedy special or something that he did.
What the fuck did he say though?
I mean, he said that he was wrong for basically like, hold on. He said he was wrong for basically like just calling out black comedians.
What part of the game is this? He only eats the niggas. He didn't say anything about any of these white boys. And none of these white boys function like that. And Cat is one of the best painters in the game. So why are you drawing all ugly pictures of us? Stop. And Cat hurt people, but I'm a hurt person. They never hurt people. And he does it all the time. Fuck this one and fuck that one and fuck this one. But nigga, I didn't hear anything that you did wrong. He didn't do nothing wrong. Cat didn't do nothing wrong.
And Wreck TV.
I'm gonna bring a picture of a black guy. Cat did this to me. Cat was talking about shit that niggas did to other niggas, but not about anything that niggas did to him. If I told my story, it would break your heart. Your heart. If I told my story, it would break your heart. I lost everything and never, ever told on anybody. And this nigga is the arbiter of truth. Cat, listen, I fuck with Cat. Wait, D-Ray, just tell me what part of the game fucks up another nigga's paper?
And Wreck
What part of the game is about tilling on another nigga? Tiffany Haddish is lifting something heavy, and as clumsy as she is, I don't disagree with Cat. He be telling the real shit.
And
Hey,
Wreck
this one's fucked up this way, and that one's fucked up this way. Yes, nigga, that is true. But why would you say that? Because all of us are trying to be in a better situation. Can we get over it?
Man,
Like you're calling out all the top dogs, all the big name black comedians and stuff, but you're not bringing up like the people that done it like to them and stuff.
hey, what done happened, Dave? What done happened?
Huh?
I was saying, what done happened, Dave? If y'all check out the recent episode I dropped, I got a clip of Dave talking about the whole shit about the Oprah interview he had.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I got a clip of that. Basically talking about that shit. It's crazy that he went from that to now he's saying that. But y'all know my stance. I'm not gonna say that. Y'all already know how I feel about that. I'm not gonna say that for the airwaves, but like I said, man, it's crazy how times change shit. Now Dave wanna hate on a nigga.
I mean, I don't think he hating on him. I think he just actually telling the truth though. Like, why
Man,
aren't you?
he hating.
You ain't talking about the other. I mean, shit, Cat doing the same thing then.
Nah, Cat is highlighting why he's better than niggas. Like, and he should be getting his residuals as accordingly. So that's really what it's coming down to.
I just think they
I
just
mean, who
mad.
he hating on?
Cat just mad about being like kind of like blackballed out of Hollywood and stuff. That's it.
And that's reasonable to be mad. That's not something I can say like, oh, he
But
hating.
he's talking
He
about
got
people that
blackballed.
probably didn't. Well, he's talking about people that he never had like problems with though too though. Like he brought up Martin and all them, like the people that wore a dress. Never really had no problem with some of them.
But was he really going at him, or was he just saying facts?
I mean, he was saying facts, but that's also just like, why are you saying all this? Like, what is the point of talking about somebody that's not really even like talking about you though?
I mean, yeah. I
And
mean,
bringing
that's true. I mean, that's true. But I mean, hey, like at the same time, if it's is it really hate if you're saying something that's like real?
I mean, to me, he was carrying Ricky Smiley, bro. Like Ricky Smiley wasn't sitting there like talking about the man bad or anything like that. He just said that he like took his part. Well, he just was like he was like auditioning for the part of Money Mike and stuff, like before Cat Williams did, which was true. Like,
But
and Ice
wasn't Cat saying he was like, oh, I should have had that part. I should have had that part. The blah blah type shit.
nah, Ricky Smiley didn't even say that. Well,
Well,
I'm gonna go back and look, but I don't think Ricky Smiley was even sitting there going back and like talking bad about Cat about that though.
I mean, I'm not saying on Ricky Smiley part. I'm just saying on the interview when Cat was talking about like Ricky Smiley was saying like he should have had that part that Cat had on next Friday after next, and like
No,
he was kind of like not trying to stunt on him, but he was basically like real adamant about like how he was more deserving. I I feel like when you take it, and that's just from what I can remember. Maybe I could be wrong, but I feel like if somebody is like that and they like, oh, I should have did it. A motherfucker could be like, all right, I'm gonna really show you why I'm supposed to do it, type shit. That's what I was kind of getting at. I was just like, it was more so of a stunning, a
but that's
humbling.
what I don't think he said that though. I don't think he said that I should have
I
done
could be
it. I
wrong.
think he said like he was supposed to do it, but they like took it away from him because of Cat.
Oh, okay. I could be wrong. Yeah. I could be wrong. In that sense, then yeah, that makes sense to be like, yeah, I should have had that part. But I mean, hey, I don't take too much hate out of it. I think shit. I think it's more accountability. And if Dave want to take it that route, where it's like, oh, he's just hating, blah blah blah. I don't know what Dave said, but it's like you taking away the fact of what he's really talking about. That's my problem. Like the hate is the side show, right? The hate is the halftime show. The whole real show is about what's going on in Hollywood and how he feel like he's shortchanged. He's just telling his story and his perspective, but the general masses of it is affecting his personal achievements in his eyes, I would say. So it's like for you to take away the hating part, quote unquote, it's like, nah, that's half of the story. Like, now I didn't see what Dave said. Maybe he highlight the other parts, but who knows, man? I just know if I see Dave Chappelle in a dress, Jesus is on the way. But
Oh,
yeah,
that's
I think
crazy.
that's about it, gang. I think that's about it. I think we covered all the bases.
Y'all listen to Lucci?
Not like that. YFN Lucci?
Yeah. I don't listen to him too much, but they said bro only got to serve like 3.5 months and then he out of prison.
Oh, that's what's up. Dang. That nigga shit. That's all right. You might come back and make a comeback. Shit. It could be a whole summer of again.
YFN Lucci, again, whose real name is Rayshon Bennett, was sentenced as part of this negotiated plea to 20 years in prison with 10 years to serve for his alleged role in a 2020 deadly drive-by shooting. Now, in about 3.5 months, he will go before the Pardon and Parole Board. The DA's office has also agreed to send a letter that shows they are not opposed to his early release. So according to his attorneys, he could be out by the summer. And so many rumors on the internet that this negotiated plea, that we are soon going to see him as a star witness in the YSL case. What can you tell people that are...
Anybody that says that's a liar, we all just went to court.
I want to know how much he going to really speak on Thug and them, though.
Shit. I'm surprised Thug ain't ready to be out. Y'all heard about the DA that's involved with it? Y'all know who I'm talking about? That lady?
Nah.
The lady that's involved in the RICO. The DA of Atlanta or a certain county. Cobb County? Fulton County? Fulton County.
What, is she targeting everybody?
You kind of, sort of, yeah. She's the one ordering all the RICOs. She ordered a RICO for YSL. She ordered a RICO for Playboy Cardi Group. Suicide Squad, whatever the fuck. But they ain't really get caught up in nothing. I think for PF too, they ain't really get caught up in nothing. Basically all the Atlanta like people or people that's like involved in Atlanta and shit like that. So she's like the head prosecutor of all the shit. So I was listening to DJ Academic shit, and he was talking about how she was like involved in some funny shit, and this is all speculation. It's not nothing factual, but it was saying like she was going against Trump too. She was talking against Trump, and Trump responded like, "Oh, yeah, this is the same lady that was trying to lock up gang members and was sleeping with the other gang members."
Say racist. And they say, I guess they say that she was after a certain gang and she ended up having an affair with the head of the gang.
Supervisors under my leadership that are not encouraging and building up my staff will not be supervisors long in my administration. And I certainly will not be choosing people to date that work under me.
What you talking about, huh?
In the same grill type shit. And you know, it's crazy because it's one thing for somebody to say that, but if Trump say that, this was DJ Academics was alluding to, and I agree with this. He got all types of investigators, all types of people that snoop around and just know any fucking thing. Like they just know the know. Like, and it's crazy. People start to find out documents of her being involved with the same nigga that he was talking about. So I don't know. I just think that shit crazy. There's more shit to it too. Like it was a person that was supposed to be an independent independent investigator or some shit like that about her in that whole scandal. Come to find out, they started figuring out that she's sleeping with this nigga, allegedly. So the bitch throwing the box to every goddamn body. Like, I don't know, bro. It's crazy. Like, rap game crazy, bro. Like, but I say all that to say, if that is true, if that so happened to be fucking true, what if that affects the whole YSL case and they deem it as something that's like tampered or corrupt because this bitch was fucking on the game, literally. Fucking on the game. And this is a DA. I'm just saying, like, who knows? Maybe Thug will be free. 2025. But that's about it, fellas, man. I ain't really got too much to harp on. Yeah, that's about it.
All right.
Oklahoma City Thunder, #1 team in the West, coming soon. See, I probably jinxed it right there. I probably jinxed it, but shit. 3-0. We just gotta go 3-0, man. Minnesota, I don't know who the fuck they play. I don't really care.
Hello. Nah, but I'm gonna holler at y'all. I got swear.
All right, my dog.
All right, babe.
All right, bro. I'll holler at you later, gang. Time is it 2:00? Nope, not even 2:00 yet. Well, does it there. Tune in next time. I really feel like I'm forgetting some shit. Honestly, I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I don't think. Nope. I think we good here. All right, we'll tune in next time. Like, subscribe, comment, all the good stuff. We out of here.
What?